Hello, my name is Brianna Fobbs. I am a student at the School of Imaging and Information Technology. My classmates and I are proud to present to you our program entitled Magic City. We have had an exciting and fun time visiting four of the most wonderful institutions in Rochester. We have been busy shooting video, creating music, and editing our show for the past year. It has been a big job, but we have enjoyed every minute of it. Our program is designed to entertain as well as inform, and we sincerely hope that you enjoy our efforts.
Established in 1912, the Rochester Museum and Science Center has expanded and evolved to meet the changing needs of the greater Rochester community for nearly a century. The Rochester Museum and Science Center stimulates broad community interest and understanding of science and technology and their impact, past, present, future, on our lives. Our staff is inspired to understand and create visitor experience that engage different learning styles and communicate the excitement of hands-on experimenting and discovery. The Rochester Museum and Science Center offers 3 floors of hands-on exhibitions exploring science and technology, natural science, and our region's cultural heritage, in addition to ongoing favorites such as Expedition Earth. The Patricia F. Hell Hands-On Gallery, the Reedman Gallery, the Strassenburg Planetarium, the Cumming Nature Center, and the Flight to Freedom, Rochester Underground Railroad.
Welcome to the Strassenburg Planetarium at the Rochester Museum and Science Center. We're in what we call the Star Theater. The big blue machine in the center of the room contains many light bulbs, large and small, that project tiny beams of light onto the dome and give us a perfect recreation of a night sky as it looks from a perfect viewing location. This is a round room, 65 feet across, and the top of the ceiling is 40 feet above the floor. And when you come here to see a show, sometimes you're seeing a giant screen motion picture like the one we currently have about dinosaurs. Sometimes you're seeing stars. Sometimes you're seeing pictures from the Hubble Space Telescope on our giant screen video system. And sometimes you're seeing effects projected with lasers that are hidden behind the dome. It's actually controlled all by the knobs and switches that you see on the control desk at the side of the room. And so we come in the morning and turn on a big power switch. And then there are knobs to make the projector move in different directions, turn the stars on and off, or change the date, which moves the planets and the moon to different places in the sky.
This room is great.
It's big.
Yeah, look at those horns. Wow. It's a big old
Well,
those are
I don't
big
think
bones.
so.
What are you going there? This is my friend George Macintosh. He's a paleontologist. He's going to tell you more about what you see in this room.
Well, good morning. As you said, I'm George Macintosh, and I'm the paleontologist and director of collections here at the Rochester Museum and Science Center. I think the most interesting thing we've ever found here at the museum is probably these two mastodons that you're looking at. Back in 1990 and again in 1994, we were very fortunate to find the remains of what are really very large Ice Age elephants. The interesting thing about the mastodons that we found here in New York State is that both the individuals were butchered. We think that they were killed by early Native Americans that lived in this region 10 to 12,000 years ago. They killed these elephants, and after they killed them, they actually butchered them. And when they were butchering them, they would drag the remains and drop them into ponds. And while they were in the ponds, the cold water would actually preserve the flesh like a giant refrigerator for years on end. So it's actually a pretty interesting story, because what we do now when we collect mastodon bones isn't just to make a big mastodon mountain like that one over there, but rather we are studying the individual bones for any sort of stories that they can tell. It's sort of like a CSI on television today, in which if you pick up a bone, you can see, oh, it's got marks on it from where somebody used a tool to take the flesh off, or here's another bone where actually a projectile point penetrated and killed the animal.
magic comes in all different forms, whether it's pixies and rainbows or raindrops and storms.